Hello everyone, welcome to a Let's Try of the Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown demo. I've had a lot of issues getting this game running, so that's why you don't see my beautiful face on here, as well as, I don't know, the game might be lagging out a little bit. I don't know, I don't know what to do with this game at this point. It's really lagging out on me. We'll do 30 frames per minute and we'll see what happens. Looks like it actually kind of helped. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to try this demo out. We'll see how far we get into it. I did play about 10 minutes of it before. Obviously, if you've not seen Star Trek Voyager, you probably should not be watching because this definitely has some spoilers for that show. So, but yeah, let's get into it. I'm sorry, I'm a little discouraged just because it's been such a fight to get this game. Like, I was streaming it and then it was just not working right. So we're just going to get into it and we're just going to see what happens here. So, am I a fan of Star Trek Voyager? It's probably one of my lesser favorite Star Treks out there. I think it had its bright points, but at the same time, definitely did a lot of things wrong. All right, stardate 48315.6. A new ship, a new crew, a new mission. Today, we embark on a mission to locate Maquis vessel that have disappeared in the Badlands. Starfleet intelligence believes these terrorists have acquired dangerous new technology. My chief of security, Tuvok, is undercover aboard that ship. I haven't received communication from him in over a week. The Badlands are treacherous. I can only hope he's safe. In the meantime, I have a starship prepared to launch and a crew to assemble. So in the actual, original Voyager, obviously, they were obviously they were DS9 before they left for the Badlands. So a lot of this kind of, the beginning here mirrors. All right, gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Oh, we are lagging. What the frick, man? This game. I don't know what to do with it. I can't upload this like this. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy. Ready for your first deep space assignment? Reporting for duty, Captain. It is an honor to be here. I hope to live up to your expectations. Yeah, this is so bad. Look at this. I don't even know what to do at this point. What the frick is wrong with this game? The frick is wrong with my... With all due respect, ma'am. Observer is hardly the title befitting of my talents. I'm the best damn pilot in the sector. Call me Pilot Extraordinaire, Ensign. Yeah, okay, Tom. The Maquis. Wow, I've heard the stories about them. Relax. I was with the Maquis only a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. Prison? Alright, so I've kind of skipped through some stuff here because it just does not... This is not working, but I'm going to try to do the best I can at, gameplay, because it seems like the gameplay is okay, it's just all of the, cinematics and stuff has a hard time here. And I don't know why with my laptop. Alright, scanners are picking up no other vessels in the system, Captain. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any idea where your former colleagues might be hiding? I wasn't exactly Maquis of the Year, Captain, but I mean, we've all seen this, basically. And I know this is... Okay, so here we go. A colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards Voyager. Red alert, helm, evasive maneuvers. No effect. We'll intercept in 5 seconds. Impact, brace yourself. So yeah, I don't know what is going on with this game in my laptop. Like, I don't have problems like this ever with stuff. Well, not ever. I can't say that, but still. As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge totally devastated. Twisted metal, sparkling consoles. Damage report. Major hull and deck damage. Transporters are offline, and we're receiving casualty reports. Bridge to sickbay, doctor. I've got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor? Damn. Alright, so we've all seen this part. I'm gonna skip. Alright, so I'm getting into the gameplay here. All of that stuff, just like that entire sequence in the beginning there, that just like really did not... I don't know. The gameplay seems to be working okay, but the actual cinematics and stuff really struggles with my stuff. I don't know why. So anyway, Janeway and Engineering. We need star cartography back online now. So I did a lot of this stuff. So click on the question mark icon 1 on the left of your screen to revisit any tutorial screen, okay? Alright, so right now we need stellar cartography. And back to the lag. Captain sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry's trying to stammer is that we're not in the Badlands anymore. I don't understand why it's having such a hard time with just that bridge scene. Like, is there just too much going on there? What is that thing? Where are we? If our sensors are working, we jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. The Delta Quadrant? How? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Find us a Iridium source. Alright, so now we need to find a Iridium source. Oh, we're way over here, huh? Alright, so we need to just... Oh. Now we can get Iridium. Navigate your ship by traveling to various locations. While traveling, time passes and cycles. When visiting points of interest, you can choose between different approaches with different risks and outcomes. This different color of the chance. The bar 1 represents possible outcomes. Excellent, dark green. Average, bad. Okay. So Voyager is on its way. Alright, collect easily resources. Use tractor beam to try to clump up the debris. Let's do that. Yeah. Alright, we got 573 Iridium. Captain, we are now deactivating gray. We can now deactivate gray mode. Captain, ready to increase warp output. Okay. So this is kind of like a like there's a game that was like this where you could just like build in other what's it called? In other, like a side view of everything. So that's kind of what this is. Okay. The warp core is a reactor that powers the ship. To generate energy, it continuously consumes Iridium Depending on the reactor level, you produce more energy, but more duridium is required. Increase the power of output by selecting main engineering and switching to the warp core to the higher tier. Okay, so. Alright, so our energy levels are returning to normal. Good, now that we have... Now, what about this thing, this array? I can't tell, Captain, but our scanners have detected a Maquis vessel next to it. Scan the ship for life signs. There's no one on board, Captain. What about the array? Several life forms aboard, Captain. One of them is Vulcan? Not sure, Captain. The signals are weak. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room repaired and ready. So, Mr. Paris, get us to a Duridium. So this is, yeah, we're definitely going to have to get some more, like, ooh, Talaxian. Bet you I know who's there. Came across an abandoned mining station. Oh, we got 23. We now have all the duridium we need. Engineering is standing by to repair the transporter, Captain. Alright, transporters are back online. Mr. Paris said, of course, for the array, it's time we got some answers. Yay! Go. I know this thing is lagging, and I am super sorry, but... Ensign Kim and Mr. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. Oh. Present a series of challenges. Heroes possess skills and traits. Select a hero with the matching skills for your away team. Harry Kim is quick-witted. Alright, here we go. Decide on an approach and select the hero to complete the challenge with the appropriate skill. If the skill is lower than the requirement, the success chance is displayed. Captain, we seem to have materialized in the middle of a cornfield. This place, it's eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestion on what to do next? Any footprints or special noises? Harry and Tom used their tricorders to scan for life signs, detect a strange energy spike emitting from a nearby area. Following the readings, they navigate. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is all from the Caretaker. Like, if you've seen Star Trek Voyager Episode 1, you kind of know. After a challenge, a participating team member are fatigued, their skills are reduced. Let them rest for the next challenge to recover a plan already accordingly. Captain, this... I mean, it seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on here. Should we approach him? Demand to know what's going on. Argue with facts that this can't be a farm from Earth. You want to know what's going on. Well, let's try to read body language. Harry discreetly observed the old man, trying to analyze his body language. Something feels off. Oh, we got +5 something. Alright. You can select one or more hero for a challenge if they possess the required skill. If... yeah. Okay. Old man isn't much help. We'll try to find the Maquis ourselves. There's a large barn behind the farmhouse. There's definitely something strange about it, especially that back wall. Try to find a way to break the illusion of the wall. Harry and Tom are trying to disrupt the energy field, causing a flicker in the air. But before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools and weapons. Old man appears, and the barn is an illusion, blah, 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 blah. Okay. To make major decisions that have a large influence on how the story proceeds. These decisions, the golden outline. These people must be the missing Maquis. They are being held here. Captain, we must get them out of here. Wake up the tattooed man. Wake up the half-Klingon woman. Ooh. Tom rushes towards the tattooed man, hoping to shake him awake. The old man stops him and looks concern on his face. Before Tom can react, everything goes blank. Oh no! Ooh, we got levels. Levels. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her to away team. Then Tom on Paris has been behind her. Oh, here we go again. What happened over there, Mr. Paris? We lost contact with you for several hours. But we were only gone for an hour, right, Harry? Harry? He was just beside me. He's still in the array. But why were you released and not... The Maquis are hailing us, Captain. But putting them on screen. I am Commander Chakotay, Okuchimoya, from the land of my people. Of the Maquis. My chief engineer, B'Elanna Torres, is missing. Is she with you? No, Commander. One of our own is also missing. It seems like we share a problem, and it could make sense if we solved it together. 3 of us will beam over to your ship. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of Chakotay and the Maquis crew on the bridge is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary of it. Blah, blah, blah. Captain, this is Seskosh, one of my engineers, and Tuvok, my... Oh, I know who he is. I'm glad to have you back, Tuvok. He just, like, transformed into, like, Tuvok, like, in his uniform. As am I, Captain. Commander Chakotay, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate your crew. Were you going to deliver us to the waiting hands, Vulcan? Correct. However, I assume I assure you I prefer my duties on aboard your ship to the high standards. Charming. And I see you have I see you have Paris with you. Are you forming a Maquis Traders Club, Captain? You win some, you lose some, Commander. Let us focus on bringing Kim and Torres back from the array. We can't get back inside. They've sealed the entrances and are blocking incoming hails. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering, find a way to bypass whatever is jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Captain, the ship's status remains critical. remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources and the engineering office to mobilize additional workforces. Prioritize life support, secure core decks, and restore Deck 5 functionally first to gain access to the engineering office. To be able to supply power to a room, you need to activate life support unit, corresponding deck. Each life support unit consumes energy, so plan accordingly. Yay, great. Alright. Life support restored on Deck 5. Captain Engineering Office is now accessible. And of course, it's a mess. We'll have to fix that before we can even use it. Just dismantle the whole thing. Repairs in progress. Until completion, it would be logical to scan all the planets in the system to gather more Duridium. Ooh. I mean, it's not telling me if they have anything. I have to upgrade stellar cartography to figure out the rest of this. Like, I don't understand. Borg nanites. I wasn't really looking up here. Gel packs, science points, dilithium, Duridium. So I think anything with, what's this? Duranium. And okay, so it's Duranium. Deuterium. So which one do we need? Hold on. Explore the system and gather more resources. Okay, so we'll set a course here. Yay, engineering office is completed. Engineering office fully operational again, Captain. We now have additional work team to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Yay. Building and repairing rooms, even clearing rubble occupies work teams to be able to carry. So yeah, logically we should focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure that a crew full food supply, maintaining their physical endurance. It requires reactivating the life support on that section first. Bar. Okay, so we're doing a morale bar. It changes their morale per cycle and icons indicating your crew's needs. Open the overview screen by pressing the tab switch to morale to get citizenship management. My tab button doesn't work very well. Yeah, I was tapping that the whole time, and it finally worked. There we go. Well, now it seems to be working okay. The morale tab. Start on Deck 2, Captain. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, the crew can access the replicator rations again. What do we got? How many? Repairs in progress. Thank you, Mr. Vulcan. Until completion, we should access crew accommodations. Ruined room must be clean. The ship is heavily damaged and many parts are destroyed beyond repair. So free up new building space. You will have to first Remove the remnants of the old. Selection. Man, Voyager really got jacked. Teams have finished work. We should continue. Okay, well, that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, 57. All right, all right, all right. All right, let's see. All right, the mess hall. Yeah, the mess hall repairs are complete, Captain. Should switch to replicator. We should switch to replicator rations now. It's a crew's well-being. Okay. With every cycle, the new crew consumes rations. You can always use emergency rations for resources, but lower crew morale. The crew is used to consume premium rations made by the replicator. Those increase morale. But okay. Rations are now issued to the crew, Captain. Food for all 50 crew. So 17 duridium. So we just need to... Alright, just ruined room removal concluded. So we just turn this... Great, maybe I can finally rebuild some new crew quarters. My back is killing me from sleeping in the corridor. I'll do wonders for the morale, that's for sure. To build new rooms. If you have enough work teams and resources, you can build the room. Every room needs a corresponding area, so plan accordingly. Accommodation. Okay, emergency quarters. What? -1? Accommodates 10 crew in crammed limited quality quarters. Can we... I guess that's all we can do. Your crew is lifeblood of your ship. Each room requires personnel to operate, so keep this in mind when adding new rooms and upgrades. Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communications. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. Berg, who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. The old guy with the banjo. I thought, though he seemed a lot less jellyfish back on the array. I'm Catherine Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. You people? Your people? Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. Appeal to his humanity. Tell us where they are. Give them back. Let Chakotay talk. I don't know about all that. I won't rely on words of a stranger. Scan the array for life signs for her. No sign of them, Captain. No humanoid life forms indicated at all. We are entrusted with their safety. Their families and friends rely on us to bring them home. They are our responsibility. Perhaps that is the case, but I have no time. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? No, no, you're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I don't have time. There's not enough time to argue about time. We've been cut off, Captain. Starfleet diplomacy might work in the Alpha Quadrant, but out here, you should have let me handle that. Your methods might have worked against the Cardassians, but this is a different kind of adversary. Captain, Commander, I fail to see how a spirited debate will help us locate our missing crew members. Perhaps a more logical approach would be beneficial. Huh? You're right, Tuvok. It seems the Delta Quadrant is getting to our heads. What do you suggest? I have observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the fifth planet in the neighboring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew location, investigating the planet appears to be the most logical next step. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Commander? It seems we're stuck with each other for the time being. I'm willing to bury the hatchet for now, but let's not pretend we're friends. Agreed. Mr. Paris, you want at the helm one last time? Let's find our people. Sector map shows the entire sector, several star systems. You can either travel directly to another system, or you can... Ooh. Let's try that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Oh, lost due to storage full. Our storage is full? Of what? Wait. Alright, well, got 1,000. Oh. Well, that's cool. Voyager, so that's where we're heading. Alright, well, whoops. I just went. Okay. What are we doing? Okay. Stop it. I don't want... Alright, oh, we gotta... No, we don't have enough of either of those. Okay. Science laboratory. I mean... Phaser control. Well, that's always nice. Gotta get our pew-pews, right? Ooh. You know, I'm losing frames per second again, and now I'm... Alright, so that's going to take 6 cycles. And build emergency quarters for the entire crew. Investigate them. Yeah, I know. Just chill out. Abandoned vessel, Captain. We found an abandoned vessel adrift. It's powered down, but structurally sound. Oh, we need torpedo launch bay. Well, we'll just... Ooh, science. Scan the anomaly. So we got 30 research. So we just need to let's repair sick bay. Oh, it does tell me how many spots we need, so... Okay. Sick bay. Injured and sick crew will be placed in the sick bay automatically. After treatment, they'll go back to work. Increase the efficiency by similar to suitable hero. Oh, crap. That's not what I need, actually. I don't need duridium. I need duranium. God, it's also similar. Duridium. I need this, though. Efficiency quarters. So we've got... Alright, so we have got... Is this our morale? Yeah. I'm trying to. Alright, so in order to unlock... Oh, we need 70 for that. 90? We don't have that. 150, so... Yeah, we need... Whoa. Oh, the holodeck. We need whatever this is. What is that? It's probably some natural tritanium. Phaser control room. Definitely want to fix that. Aero shuttle bay. Oh, is that the captain's yacht? Cool. Phaser control room is ready to go. Need a torpedo launch bay for that. A lot of abandoned ships around here. Ooh, duridium on the planet. I wonder if that's going to be a lot more because it's a planet. Seven cycles. Oh, Captain, I need to address the lack of court. We haven't. When did Neelix get on board? Many are sleeping in the corridors, and morale is suffering. I'd like to suggest building new quarters so more can sleep. have 40 cycles. I don't want to... Oh, we don't have enough or the resources currently. Well, actually, no, we don't. We don't have the tritanium yet. You almost have enough there. We still need to get the tritanium. Come on, baby. Come on, come on. Oh. I was hoping for better. Ooh. And it's on the way. Come on. Yeah. Oh, what? I'm losing 51 because storage is full? That's ghetto. Listen, I'm just trying to, like... What do we have? 70. I still need... Where am I going to get frickin' tritanium at? I need tritanium. And I have 100. $150, $150, $90, $100. Oh crap, I did not realize I had more ruined rooms that I could do. Captain, we've got a major problem. We're brewing down an engineering deuterium. Levels are critical. The ship won't last. Okay. Look, I'm working on it, alright? There's 380. Oh, I thought I had to get 500. I didn't. Did I get 500? Yay! People are a little bit happier. Two. Oh, sweet. So we can fit like... Oh. Okay, well. All right, 425. All right, I think it's time we... 100 morale. Captain, we've reached the destination. Orders? Oh boy, here we go. There we are, Captain. And might I say, what a ride. Voyager handles like a dream. Responsive, agile. Don't get too carried away, Mr. Paris. Let's see what we have here. Following the caretaker's energy pulses, Voyager discovers a desert planet and a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Are Harry, Kim, and B'Elanna perhaps being held in this place? What's so special about this ugly old space rock? Anything noteworthy on the energy pulses? They are constantly targeting a single location, a barren piece of the desert. I recommend an away team to investigate the area. There is something else. The interval between each pulse has decreased by 0.77 seconds, 0.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster? The entity said he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means, we'd better hurry. Let's see what we can learn about the planet. It has all the basic characteristics of an M-class planet, but no ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. Why would anyone want to live here? Strange, but intriguing. Prepare an away team. We'll examine this world firsthand. Uh-oh. I think our Talaxian friend is here. Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. On screen. Peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from this chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Maquis have ever seen such a species before. Perhaps the inhabitants of the Delta Quadrant? You think? Greetings, looking for something on this dusty old rock? Would we find anything, mister? Neelix. Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess. You were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard this story before. Thousands of times. Well, hundreds of times. Maybe 50 times. But the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker? That's what the Ocampa call him. He probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet with the Ocampa. But Captain, it's a tricky place. Dangerous. You could use a guide, but of course, a guide needs a little, you know, compensation. Sounds fair. Wonderful. To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void voles have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us with our missing crew, then you can have the food and water you want. It's a deal. Neelix recruited. Okay, wait a minute. I want to see something here really quick. I think I forgot to do something. Sick bay. So we don't even have the doctor yet. Voyager, each warp core tier provides a different amount of energy. Oh, there's 2 more rooms we can. I didn't even realize. Okay. Rebuild Voyager and explore the system, or skip cycles until Neelix is ready to talk. I mean, we can go get some Duridium, I guess. Come on, baby. Yeah, y'all. 695. What a delicious meal. A culinary masterpiece. I have never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth yet vibrant concoction. What is it called again? Tomato soup. Mr. Vulcan. Tomato soup. I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Alfarian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Neelix, I am pleased that you are enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance now. Ah, yes, your missing crew, right. Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At the foot, you'll find a Kazon Ogla encampment. Kazon Ogla? One Kazon sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Okampa had our people. Well, the Okampa do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Mejavin, the Ogla leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy, a bit gruff, but he owes me a favor. Well, prepare an away team and you'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Send an away team. Alright, Neelix. Oh, we got a couple people. But I think we have to take Chakotay and... what do we need? Talaxian, a survivalist. Mr. Vulcan. The away team materializes in a small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry, and a sandy wind whips into their eyes. Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning, probably because the energy impulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? Survivalist, orient yourself using cardinal points. Akuchimoya. Using his survival skills in the position of the sun, Chakotay determines the cardinal directions. He navigates a team through Rocky Valley. Yay! Captain, a sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover fast. Who's the innovator? Oh, the away team wastes too much time settling on a cover spot, and the sandstorm comes upon them with the full force. Okay. Wow, that sucks. Sometimes certain approaches and away missions bear additional risks. Dangerous approaches are marked by a danger indicator. Oh. Captain, we've reached the settlement. How do you think we should approach? Neelix bounds forward, getting the Kazon Ogla in his usual blusterous manner. The women and children seem to recognize him, but their expressions are skeptical rather than welcoming. Yeah. Seems like the Kazon don't find Neelix charming. He's led us to believe. So how we appease them, Captain? Assure them we have no bad intentions. Demonstrate strength to keep the Kazon at bay. Yeah, that's... I mean, that works. I'll take as much morale as I can right now. Calmly explains our peaceful mission. Well, we got something. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. Really? Kess recruited. Well, at least they got some levels. Safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team that he has rescued a woman. He and the rescued woman kiss passionately. How deep does the relationship between the two go? My dearest Cass, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. You lied and endangered my crew. This is how trust is built, Mr. Neelix? He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier if I had a slightest breach. A transporter singer amplified. Excellent idea. Cass, would you willing to help us once locate the breach? Of course. It's the least I can do. So I do like these, looking at these options here, but right now, A, I'm already at an hour in, or right around an hour in, depending on what I cut out of here. And B, it's just frustrating because of the drop frames. So we have things to do. All right, someone gets started on the transporter center amplified, and Kess will go to the sick bay and have you examined. Computer, initiate emergency holographic program. With no other option available, Captain Janeway activates the Voyager's emergency medical hologram. A shimmering figure materializes in the sickbay, ready to provide critical care. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sickbay for now. And this patient, Cass. There's no need for concern. I am capable of treating any injury or disease. Broken ulna, a few minor bruises and grazes. Nothing I can't handle. You're in most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best? Captain, I'm programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a patient to attend to, and a sickbay to reorganize. All right. Okay, well... I mean, I kind of do want to make it to the end of the demo. I'm guessing the end of... They're at neutral morale. So there are 10 people. So each one of these does 10 people, right? Oh, wow. They've got whole, like, names and stuff. And even, like, uniform colors. Well, let's build one last room, shall we? Ooh, cargo bay. Wait, what? Okay, so we'll get the last of those two. So everybody at least has some quarters. Oh, so I can only do... Captain, the science lab is back online. We can start researching signal amplifier. Transport a signal amplifier. Okay. Okay, access to the tech tree to research new upgrades. This way you can upgrade rooms. To unlock passive bonuses. Certain technologies first require an upgrade. Yeah. I know how technology trees work. Unlocking a new tech costs research points. So we have... Okay, cool. Captain, the blueprints for the signal amplifier are complete. However, to start production, we need to repair the workshop. Of course. Of course. Okay. So, wait. What do we have? Okay. That's fine. We'll start researching the crew quarters instead of the emergency quarters. Yes, 49. Our workshop is complete. Workshop prepared, Captain. We can now start production of the signal amplifier. Alright. Start on all that, I guess. Ooh, baby. Captain, I hate to be a bearer of bad news, but the cargo bay is overflowing. Oh, yeah, we can build. Let's try to... We'll build a cargo bay right up here. Deck 2. Or, actually, can't we just put one here? Well, that one requires 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we could put some crew quarters up here. I don't need Duridium right now. 8 cycles away. Alright, torpedo launch bay is done. Signal amplifier has been completed and is ready for use, Captain. It would haste back to Ocampa. Yeah, we will. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Alright. Actually, you know what? Let's go into the ship. We will do maintenance. We will do... There we go. Ah, come on. 3 crew got injured. What the frick? What are y'all doing? God, are we actually going to start increasing our morale? Mr. Neelix? I mean, do we really want to put Chakotay down here? Like... Do we really want to trust Chakotay with the guns right now? I mean, really? I mean, I guess we can, but still. Alright, so... Okay. Cargo bay? Plus 100 morale? Man, we are doing good on morale. Nice. And our max is what? 1,500 now? Yep. This max is only 100, so we're at what? 1,500. Alright, let's go into the ship. I really do like this game, but yeah, like the streaming part of it is definitely going to be a problem for me. I mean, I love to stream these games and stuff like that, but guess we're just going to put Cass here, I guess. And they're really limiting. High morale threshold. Borg. Can we do anything with the shields? Okay, we just... Oh god. Okay, I definitely want Tuvok there. That increases at 61%. And phasers. Okay. So we've got everybody where we want them to be, pretty much at this point. Okay, Captain, we reached our destination. Let's send an away team. Alright, here we go. Upon materializing near the tunnel entrance, a group of Kazon is already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice, they reach their weapons but hesitate. Careful, shouts one of them. Don't let them butter you up. Captain, the Kazon seem to be more cautious this time. They're still ready to attack. What are our orders? I think we just need to do this one. Success 1. Great. Team raises their phasers, approaching the Kazon, initiating demeanor. The Kazon remembering the way. Okay. Well. Captain, we've reached the tunnel entrance. Transporter signal. Right, to locate the breach in the barrier. Use the amplifier to locate the breaches. Okay, so we are just... Okay. Wait team. Transport amplifier, yep. Captain, We're inside the Ocampan city, into the maze, the streets, chambers. How should we proceed? Podcasts lead the search. Cass approaches a group of Ocampan, respectfully asking for assistance, looking at missing Harry and Balana. Eagerly provide directions. Message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of reunion. The caretaker array has apparently repositioned itself. It's now firing at the tunnel entrance. We need to get out of here. Oh boy. There is risk involved in this one. Team clears a path through the collapsing tunnels, using their phasers to blast away the debris. Team analyze tremors. Here's the pattern. Blah 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 blah. 2 level 3s and a level 2. Balana recruited. Back on Voyager, Harry Kim breathed a sigh of relief, while Balana Torres eyes her Starfleet rescuers with suspicion. The Maquis engineer struggles to understand the sudden alliance. Ms. Torres, welcome aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway and Ensign Kim. It's good for you to have you back in one piece. Reporting for duty, Captain. I think I'd never see Voyager again. It's good to be back. What the hell is going on here, Chakotay? Since when are we cozying up to Starfleet? It's a long story, Balana. Let's just say we had to compromise to get you back. And we share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you learned on the planet could help us? The caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make any sense of that? We woke up covered in strange ulcerations. The Ocampan said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague. Except we weren't sick before we met the guy. What a crock. They also said that the caretaker had sent others with the same disease, but they didn't recover. They died? I want you both in sickbay now. Captain, their condition is unusual. It appears to be cellular disruption caused by the introduction of a foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it, rather violently, I might add. They're fortunate a few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material? For what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately. Through anyone would want to inject them with the incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor? I've already started the treatment. With my expertise, they should make a full recovery. Yay! Captain, there is now enough evidence to form a reasonable hypothesis. The caretaker provides for the Ocampan, yet remains on this array. It is logical to assume that the provisions arrive through the energy pulses. They have increased the frequency since our arrival. Now he destroyed the access tunnel. In addition, he frequently mentioned running out of time. The caretaker has sustained the Ocampa for a millennia. Why all this sudden urgency? It is illogical. My conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as caretaker. The doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis. The caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Ocampa for as long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor, someone to hold the keys to their survival, a compatibility with the caretaker's DNA. This explains the abduction and subsequent testing of the individuals of various sectors. I believe that the caretaker is dying. If he dies, how the hell are we supposed to get home? We have to return to the array before it's too late. Given the caretaker's reluctant to cooperate, and more assessed approach that may be necessary. The Vulcan's right. If that overgrown energy blob won't send us home, we'll blast our way out. Phasers, torpedoes, the whole shebang. I believe a bit of tactical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. Oh, I already did all that. Our offensive and defensive capabilities have been restored, Captain. We're ready as we'll ever be. Let's show this squadron what we're really made of. Okay. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? Uh-oh, Kazon. And there's the lag. God, I don't know what's going on with this. It seems we were expected, Captain. It's the Kazon. The lead ship is hailing us. They're probably not calling to chat. I'll have our Maquis Raider manned. I'll have to support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Excellent idea. But let's see where the Kazon have to say first. Back for more, are you? Don't think your silk tongue will work this time. All we care about is getting home, Jabin. We will beam over to the array and see if we can arrange that. Oh, I'm sure you have other fancy speeches prepared for the entity, but I won't allow it. We have no dispute with you. Of course not. You'd rather talk your way into getting what you want. This is absurd. I have no intention of challenging you. I'm not as gullible as you think. The array's power is mine. Jabin, can we discuss this like two civilized... He's disconnected, Captain. They're powering up their weapons. Battle stations. Oh, battle stations? Combat, baby. Pew-pews. Each combat encounter, you may choose up to 3 heroes to utilize their specific strengths and abilities. I mean, telepathic attack? Oh. Okay. Voyager will fight The Voyager will fight semi-autonomously. Phasers are fired automatically, torpedoes manually. You control the ship by opening the command menu and deciding how to approach the enemy. Oh. What are your orders, Captain? What's the combat menu? Okay, order your ship to try and attack or defend a side. What button is that? There we go, spacebar. Alright, in the battle, heroes' abilities can be activated either by selecting them with the mouse or by pressing the number keys. Torpedoes have to be fired manually. Shift key or LT on controller. They are very powerful weapons causing great damage. Okay, so... Nice torpedoes. The enemy ship has surrendered, Captain. Ah, we won. At 93%. I don't even know how well that went on the stream. I wasn't looking. I was looking at the... That went way better than... That went better than expected. Our Raider is still in good shape. I'll keep it close by, just in case the more Kazon decide to show up. You are strong, Captain, but there is strength in numbers. I have called for reinforcements. The array will be mine. Then I guess we don't have much time. Hail the array. Well, aren't you persistent? We need you to send us back to where we came from. Impossible. I've barely enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Okampa. If I don't, the Kazon will steal their water. They won't be able to survive. You've dragged us into this. You need to send us... Captain, Jobbins wasn't bluffing. His reinforcements have arrived. I could try to access the array systems and to transport us to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the array will be left to the Kazon, and they will annihilate the Okampa. You must destroy it. Don't listen to him. We'll be stranded. Please protect the Okampa. What is right and what is easy? The caretaker fades away, collapsing into inert, crystalline form. Janeway is now faced with the impossible choice. Return home to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Okampa defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. He's gone. Captain, the Kazon are closing in. Shall I try to access the primary control system? Should we? Should we just return home? Do what Janeway should have done in the first place? Nope, we're gonna go canon on this one. We never asked to get involved, but we are. I won't trade the lives of the Okampa for our convenience. Lieutenant Tuvok, ready. Try Cobalt. What are you doing? The array is our only way out of here. You can't. I can, and I will. Try Cobalt devices ready. Fire! We'll find another way home. I promise. Who do you think you are making the decision for us all? For all of us. It was the right decision, B'Elanna. The Okampa. They remind me of our people. We were fighting a more powerful enemy to protect our own. The Okampa deserve that too. 70,000 light years? We're really stranded, aren't we? Great. Now I'll definitely miss my next outmeet review. A missed behavior review should not be your primary concern at the moment, Mr. Paris. Aw, thanks, Tuvok? Hadn't thought of that. Jobbin is hailing us, Captain. You have made an enemy today. Mr. Paris, put some distance between us and this place. Okay. We'll get some. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh. Well, at least we got something. I really thought that the demo would end at the end of... There we go. Dude, we are maxed out on morale right now. "70,000 light years from home, and it seems we're in this together, Commander. Your decision didn't win you any friends, Kazon Maquis and Starfleet, but I respect you for it. Their anger is justified, but we have more pressing concerns. 2 crews, 1 ship, stranded in the Delta Quadrant, fighting for survival. I know a thing or two about survival, and the Maquis are a motley crew. We had to learn to put our differences aside and work together to coexist. Coexist, Well, Commander, I'd like to offer you a position. Voyager's first officer. First officer? You're willing to trust a Maquis with that responsibility? I'm learning to adapt. This is a new beginning, a chance to forge a new path together. Neelix, Cass, you wanted to see me? Do you need anything else before we leave? Supplies, water, medicine? Well, that's what we wanted to discuss. We'd like to go with you. Before you say anything, Captain, we both very much want to be a part of your journey. I can offer you so much in this sector, Captain. Need a guide, supplies, contacts, and a cook? Oh, you haven't lived until you've tasted my Angela Bokest, I think. But more than that, Captain, I can be your morale officer. I keep those smiles bright on this long voyage home. I have a feeling you'll need it. You'll need that. A guide, a cook, and a morale officer? That's quite an offer, Mr. Neelix and Cass. What about you? What do you hope to gain from this journey? I want to see the galaxy. There's so much out there that I don't know. So much to explore and discover. I haven't mentioned it before, but the Ocampa once possessed telepathic powers. Generations of dependence on the caretakers have diminished them. Perhaps this journey could help me understand these abilities, learn more, develop them. But I also want to help. After the doctor cured my wounds, I realized I wanted to help people, too. Maybe I could learn from him, assist in sickbay. I think the doctor would be glad to have you. Very well, then. Welcome aboard. Captain, you might want to see this. Looks like we've stirred up a little trouble, in a good way. A sudden distress call reveals Voyager's victory over Jabin sparked a mass escape from the Kazon slave ship. Janeway wastes no time in ordering the desperate survivors to be beamed aboard. Neelix is surprised to find that another Talaxian, Zybin, who was captured while exploring the Ocampan landscape, gracefully joins the growing crowd of crew seeking the doctor's care, plus 13 crew. Oh wow, we can gain more crew. That's interesting. All right, everybody, listen up. Deliver a speech, overcome differences, unite as one. Stand strong as one crew, defend ourselves. Unite, explore, and explore the unknown and learn. I like this one. We're all alone in an uncharted part of the galaxy, facing unknown dangers. We must work together to survive. Commander Chakotay and I have agreed to unite our crews as one Starfleet crew. As only Starfleet vessel in the Delta Quadrant, we'll continue to explore, but our primary goal is to find a way back to Federation. 75 light years is unacceptable. Back to Federation. We'll search for shortcuts and new technologies that get us home faster. Somewhere along this journey, we'll find a way back. Well spoken, Captain. Mr. Paris, you've proven yourself a skilled pilot and valuable member of this crew. I hereby appoint you to our flight control officer. For the first time in my life, I don't know what to say. Perhaps a state that you would like to embrace more frequently from now on, Lieutenant Paris. Lieutenant Paris has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Hey, Harry, I bet your own promotion is just around the corner. Oh boy, imagine me becoming captain one day. Very well, gentlemen. As first official act in your new position, Lieutenant Paris, set a new course. We're flying home. And there it is, the end of the demo. I figured at the end of, like, the first episode. I didn't think we'd make it to something else. Okay. Captain, you've reached the end of the demo. You made the brave choice to destroy the caretaker's race, straining your crew far away from home. The real adventure starts now. Add Star Trek. Well, okay, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I can keep exploring? I'm sure, yeah, it's only these 3 sectors, I imagine. So. I could probably keep building on the ship and all that, but... Oh, well, I guess this is it. I do apologize for anybody watching this and the frustrating quality of the skip frame rates and such. I do apologize for that. But I did want to try this game out. I did want to share it with everybody. I apologize for not being on the screen. Kind of helps, you know, me emote or whatever. Actually, let me see if I can actually bring this back up. So you can see my beautiful. There we go. All right. So, yeah. So, definitely I mean, I probably will like this game. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it. It just depends on if I can figure out how to take care of some of these lag problems and stuff. I'm sure it's just something I'm overlooking. I'm not good at the technical back work of any of this. So, but yeah. So this, let's try. Please let me know what you think down below. And if you like this, if you want me to play this game, I will diligently try to figure. I will probably play this game or do a let's play this game. I really did enjoy this part, this beginning. But definitely leave a comment down below and leave a like. I will try to, yeah, I'll try to figure it out before the actual game comes out, how I can get this to work properly. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'll figure it out by then. But anyway, with all that being said, everybody, thank you very much for joining me here today. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to Milk Toast Gaming, and I will catch you in the next one. Catch you later.